Fellow Kenyans, these are the themes in chapter 4. I'm going to explain it using a very short period of time. Without wasting time, let us begin. I hope you're good. And remember, we have already analyzed chapter 1 to chapter 4 now, both the synopsis and the themes. If you haven't checked that, click the link in the description box to check both the summary and the themes. So theme number 1 in chapter 4, now that you know the flow of the story, is the theme of corruption. We have it in page 47, on page 47 in form of bribery. During the inspection, we see the guards wanted something small from Mackenzie's taxi driver. They had to accuse him of having or driving a car with faulty brakes, which is not true, because the driver had to prove to us, the reader, and to Fiona Mackenzie that whatever they said is not true. They just wanted to get money out of him. That is on page 47, the middle. Miss Mackenzie, let's go. He said, motioning her back into the seat. She got in. You are gone for 2 eternities. She complained. Did you have any particular reason? Yes, those bullies, he said. Take if you are referring to the guards. What did they do? You mean, what did they not do? He drove off on screaming tires. Essentially, they wanted something small. They wanted something small, which is a bribe, money, besha, yani pesa. And from that we have another theme, the theme of betrayal. You can see the state. The state had betrayed the intellectuals, the professionals. And we have the likes of the taxi driver. We told he is a person who is educated. He's completed a university and he has a university degree. But the state had failed to get him a job. That is on page 47 again, the first paragraph. Miss Mackenzie's taxi driver finally resurfaced. Wary and watchful, he was part of a growing African phenomenon. Taxi driver with university degrees whom the local job market had failed to absorb in the professions that they had trained for. So he was trained, and actually he represented several others, but the government could not get him a job. Of change, this one is very easy to explain. We have Fiona Mackenzie. She's working for the Gambia News. She was working for the Gambia News, and there are changes that have been made. Now she's going to work for the Voice of America on a live on loan arrangement. So that is a change from the workplace that you're working to Voice of America. Page 48. That's what you can do it on your own. You can check that. The male violence. Page 58 now. And we have Miss Mackenzie. The Liberian Mola or Leo tried to abduct her. Actually, it was against her will because she was screaming for help. But you can see also the other man, who is the guard, could not help the lady. So there is that male violence, they're violating the rights of the women. And luckily enough, Fiona Mackenzie is saved by Dr. Abiola Afolabi. For that, we're supposed to read page 58, all of page 58, to save time, because it's a long story and I have to read it all for you to comprehend. You also have conflicts. The conflict that we have in the chapter is between Dr. Abiola Afolabi and Leo. You also have the theme of conflicts, page 58, and the conflict that we have is between the Liberian Mola and Dr. Abiola Afolabi, because Dr. Abiola Afolabi attempted or is trying to save Fiona, but the Mola or Leo does not want to let her go. It resulted into a fight, and that is how Abiola saved Fiona. Page 58, read the whole of it. You also have ignorance, page 58, you can call it ignorance. We have the clerk on duty was unconcerned with the incident between Miss Mackenzie and Leo. She was shouting for help, help. Man is trying to abduct me. But the guy had sticked his eyes on the novel that he was reading, and he told Abiola Afolabi that he don't want to lose his job. So there is that ignorance by those in authority. Lastly, we have the theme of pride. We are going back to page 57. Remember when Afolabi received a call from Fiona Mackenzie? He wanted to feel important, so he had to make Fiona wait. And when he was satisfied that he had kept her wait long enough, that is when he had to go downstairs. Let us check for that on page 57. I'm in the reception hall. She said, come, come. Score a point here. Abiola told himself, make her wait. When he was satisfied, he had kept her waiting long enough, he went down. She was not there. Had she left, it is C. So you can see that he wanted to feel that important. That is it. I don't know, we have this theme. It's an assignment that I want to give you. We have the neo-colonialism. This one. How has the theme of neo-colonialism been presented by the author in chapter 4? Get back to me in the comments and I'll appreciate that. According to your understanding, let me know how it has been presented by the writer. And that is the end. I hope that you've benefited. Asante sana. Bye bye for now.